Let's start the lesson number 1. It is based on the leadership and vision. Lord Krishna. The sun was setting on the plains of Kurukshetra. The golden rays brushed against the vast army formations that stretched beyond the horizon. Conch shells had yet to blow, but tension hummed in the air. Chariots gleamed like mirrors, warriors stood with trembling anticipation, and in the midst of that immense silence, Arjuna, the greatest archer of his time, found himself frozen. Before him stood his own kin, cousins, uncles, teachers, and friends, ready to fight and die. The realization hit him like a thunderbolt. His bow, Gandiva, slipped from his hands as his spirit wavered. "How can I kill my own family for a throne?" he asked, despair clouding his once sharp vision. And beside him, holding the reins of his chariot, sat Krishna, not as a warrior, but as a guide, a leader, and a strategist. What unfolded in that sacred dialogue, the Bhagavad Gita, remains one of the most profound lessons in leadership and vision in history. The story of visionary leadership. Krishna did not give Arjuna a ready solution. He did not promise victory or comfort. Instead, he offered clarity, a shift in perspective. Krishna reminded Arjuna of his purpose, his duty, dharma, as a warrior, and the importance of detachment from results. A true leader, Krishna implied, is not one who commands obedience, but one who awakens purpose in others. Through his words, Krishna transformed Arjuna from a hesitant fighter into a determined leader who could see beyond emotion, ego, and confusion. Krishna's vision extended beyond the immediate war. He knew that leadership was not about winning battles but about restoring balance, social, moral, and spiritual. He guided not through power or authority but through insight, empathy, and timing. Krishna's leadership style combined strategic thinking and emotional intelligence. When others saw chaos, he saw opportunity. Where others hesitated, he planned. His calmness amidst crisis, his ability to inspire action through conversation rather than command, and his deep understanding of human nature made him an eternal symbol of visionary leadership. Leadership insights from Krishna's guidance. Vision beyond the immediate. Krishna's guidance teaches leaders to look beyond short-term gains. He helped Arjuna realize that leadership demands a long-term purpose, even when the path is filled with personal conflicts. A leader must visualize outcomes that serve a greater good. Empowerment, not dependency. Krishna never fought the battle for Arjuna, he empowered Arjuna to fight his own. Great leaders create self-reliant teams, not followers who depend on them for every move. Empowerment builds resilience and ownership. Emotional balance. Arjuna's emotional breakdown mirrors modern corporate crisis, stress, moral dilemmas, and fear of failure. Krishna's response shows the importance of emotional intelligence. A leader must manage emotions, both their own and their teams, to make rational decisions under pressure. Ethical clarity and duty. Krishna emphasized dharma, or righteous duty. In management, this translates to ethical decision-making, doing what is right, not just what is profitable or popular. Leading from the sidelines. Krishna was not the general, he was the charioteer. Yet, his presence defined the course of the war. This shows that positional authority is secondary to influence. True leaders don't need titles, their ideas and character lead the way. The leadership transformation. By the end of their dialogue, Arjuna rose again, no longer as a confused warrior but as a leader with renewed conviction. His doubts had dissolved, replaced by clarity and courage. He now saw the battle not as destruction but as a step toward justice and renewal. Krishna's leadership had achieved its purpose. He had not changed Arjuna's situation, but he had transformed Arjuna's mind. That is the mark of a true visionary leader. Management application. In modern organizations, managers often face Arjuna-like dilemmas, ethical conflicts, strategic uncertainty, and emotional burnout. The Krishna model of leadership offers timeless solutions, purpose-driven leadership. Define the why before the how. Employees perform best when they understand the larger mission. Coaching and mentorship lead through conversation, not control. Clarity in chaos. In crisis, a leader's composure becomes the team's compass. Moral integrity. Stand firm on principles even when under pressure. Visionary thinking. See beyond quarterly targets to build enduring value. Krishna's lessons remind us that leadership is not about commanding armies or occupying titles, it's about guiding minds and nurturing purpose. His vision turned doubt into determination, confusion into clarity, and despair into disciplined action. In every era, from Kurukshetra to the corporate boardroom, the leader who can see the unseen and inspire the uncertain becomes the Krishna of his time. Thank you for listening and learning patiently.